Now wrestling at the 180. Excuse me, at the 220-pound weight class, we have Izzy Reyes, a senior from Archibald, against Chase Railing, a sophomore from Hicksville. Reyes looking for that inside tie. Railing tries a trip there. Score 0-0, minute and 5 remaining in the first period. Both wrestlers looking for that hard necktie. Railing again looking for that trip. Reyes in on a shot. Railing sprawling back. Tries to spin around, but Reyes is able to hang on to a leg for now. Railing looking to get in the front headlock position here, and he's able to spin around and get two. That puts him in the lead 2-0 with 21 seconds remaining in the first period. Reyes grabs onto a leg there. Railing again in that front headlock position. And at the end of the first period, the score is 2-0 Railing over Reyes. Reyes has won the disc flip. He's going to choose down to begin the second period. Reyes trying to work up to his base to get a stand-up, trying to get away from Railing here on the edge of the mat, trying to stay in, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Railing's going to stay in control there, no escape. Reyes again looks like he's trying to work up to that base. Railing with a lot of forward pressure. Railing looking for a cradle here. He's able to lock it up. Is he going to be able to turn him over? Railing's got that cradle. Appears to still be locked up. Doesn't seem like he's able to turn Reyes over with it though. It looks like Railing's let go of the cradle, unable to get a turn with it. Railing with not a lot of action, just kind of sitting on Reyes' hips with his forearm to the back of the head. Now it looks like Railing's looking for the power half. Reyes tries to work up to his base. Tries to square up with Railing here. Railing seems to be very comfortable in that front headlock position. Might have another cradle locked up here. 38 seconds remaining in the second period. Still Railing up 2-0. And we do have locking hands signaled against Railing. That's going to be a penalty point towards Reyes. So that puts the score at 2-1 Railing over Reyes with 28 seconds remaining in the second period. Railing looks to throw the boot in, but Reyes is able to keep him out. Also now wrestling on mat 2, we have Spencer Simon from Archibald wrestling Dalton Richard. Reyes again squared up with Railing. Trying to get some separation, it looks like. 4 seconds left in the period, and it looks like he's going to hang on to that leg. the end of the second period, the score is Railing 2, Reyes 1. Meanwhile, wrestling on mat 2, still Spencer, Simon, Dalton, Richard, a senior, Simon, a freshman. Over on mat 1, it looks like Railing has chosen top to begin the third period. That score is still 2-1. And here on mat 2, it looks like Richard's in, and he does have a 2 takedown with Simon on his back. And that's going to be Richard with the fall over Simon in the first round here at the sectional wrestling tournament. Now back to mat 1. Score still 2-1. Railing over Reyes. Minute 37 remaining in the third period. My apologies. Railing looks like he's going for the power half, but he's going to get hit for stalling here with a minute 30 remaining in the third period. Reyes is able to hit a stand-up, trying to get some separation here, and he's able to. That's going to tie it up at 2 apiece. Reyes and Railing tied at 2 apiece with a minute 12 remaining. Reyes in on a shot. See if he's able to complete here. Also now beginning on mat 3, we have Caleb Brandsall wrestling against Spencer Goodside at Delta. Reyes now in on a shot here on mat 1. We're going to break the tie right now with 50 seconds left in the third period. Railing trying to get around to get his 2 to put him up by 2, but he's unable to as Reyes hangs on to that leg. And Railing is eventually able to get around. That's going to put him up 4-2 with 30 seconds remaining in the third period. Over on mat 3, we had a takedown by Caleb Brandsall over Spencer Goodside. There's going to be another locking hands here by Railing on mat 1. With that locking hands call, that's going to put the score at Railing 4, Reyes 3. With 10 seconds remaining in the third period, Reyes is down by 1. He needs an escape here if he wants the match to continue. Reyes looking for a stand-up. He needs to get separation. He needs to get separation if he's going to want to tie it up here. Oh! But Railing has been hit for locking hands again. That is going to be 2 points here, and that's going to give Reyes the win if it stands. A reminder for those watching, the third time that an illegal move is applied, that is going to be 2 points if it stays. And with those 2 points, that's going to give Izzy Reyes the win over Railing here in the first round of the sectional tournament. It appears. They might put some time on the clock. I'm not sure what's the conversation here. Seems to be some confusion about the score and whether the match is over or not. And yes, it does appear that the match is going to be over. Izzy Reyes is your winner, round 1. We join in now in the second round of the match between Caleb Brandsall and Spencer Goodside of Delta. Brandsall up 2-1 with a minute and 38 remain in the second period. Both Brandsall of Archbold and Goodside of Delta are sophomores. Brandsall looks like he's going to be able to get some near fall there. That's going to put him up 4-1. Also now wrestling on mat 2 from Archbold, we have Rusty Short and Brandsall able to get a turn here. Looks like he's looking for a pin. And he's able to get it. It's going to be Brandsall over Goodside in the first round of the sectional tournament. We join in now with the first round of the sectional tournament here. Rusty Short currently down 2-0 against Carson Chizia from Delta. Score 2-0 Chizia over Short. 42 seconds remain in the first period. Short's able to work up to his base and is able to get separation. That's going to put the score at 2-1 Chizia over Short. 30 seconds remain in the first period. And with 10 seconds remaining, it's still Chizia 2, Short 1. And it appears Chizia has won the disc flip here. He's going to defer. Short's going to choose down. Short trying to work a stand-up here. Chizia with good pressure forward. Short able to get up to his feet again, looking for more separation to tie it up, and he's able to get it. That's going to tie the score at 2 apiece between Short and Chizia. Also now wrestling on mat 1. Andrew Francis of Archbold, a sophomore, against Robert Bolton, a junior from Delta, at the 120-pound weight class. As Short and Chizia go out of bounds, the score is tied at 2 apiece. Over on mat 1, Francis able to get a quick takedown. That's going to put him up 2-1 with 1:30 remaining in the first period. Francis working a strong wing there, trying to get Bolton turned over. Looks like he's able to get him into near fall criteria here. We'll see if he's able to pin him. Francis looking for that pin, but so far Bolton able to bridge out. As Francis switches up, he might have a chance here to get a pin. 50 seconds remain in the first period. Score Francis 2, Bolton 0. On mat 2, the score is still 2-2, Short and Chizia with 35 seconds remaining. And make that 4-2. Chizia able to take down Short. Short able to get an escape. That's going to put that match at 4-3 with 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Mat 1, Francis is up 5-0 with 15 seconds remaining in the first period. And as the first period comes to a close on mat 1, Francis still up 5-0 over Bolton. Here on mat 2, the score 4-3 as the second period is going to draw to an end right now. That is Chizia from Delta 4, Short from Archbold with 3. Chizia able to get a 2 reversal quick on Short here on mat 2. That's going to put him up 6-3. Short able to get a stand up and able to get away. That's going to put the score at 6-4 with 1:50 remaining in the third period.
Get out of that bad tie. That's a bad tie. Bad tie up.
Over on the other mat, Francis was able to get a quick one escape to put the score at Francis 6, Bolton 0.
Out of bounds. Rusty, take a shot.
1:38 remaining here on mat 2. Score still Chizia 6, Short to 4. Chizia in on a shot out towards the edge of the mat, and they're out of bounds.
Rusty, a shot.
Over on mat 1, Francis with another takedown puts him up 8-0. Short trying to get a shot in on Chizia, but he's not able to get anywhere near his legs. Out of bounds. Minute remaining in the third period here on mat 2. Short's going to need a takedown here to tie it up. Chizia in the front headlock position. Looking to spin around, get behind. Unable to. Short holds on to a leg.
Belly, off your belly, off your belly.
After a quick scramble, Chizia's got Short's leg and he's able to get around behind for 2. That's going to put him up 8-4 with 30 seconds remaining in the third period. On the far mat as the second period comes to an end, Francis up 10-0. Short trying to get a reversal here at the edge of the mat, and he's able to do it. That's going to put the score at 8-6. Chizia over Short with only 2 seconds remaining, however. And at the end of your first round match, the score of 8-6, it's going to be Carson Chizia over Rusty Short here on round 1. Meanwhile, back over on mat 1, still Francis 12, Bolton 0 as we begin the third period. Francis able to get a quick reversal. Score 14-0, Francis over Bolton. Francis going to let Bolton up. That puts the score at 14-1. Bolton tries to get in on a shot. Francis is able to sprawl back pretty well. Francis looking to hammer here. And with that 2 takedown, that's going to put us in tech fall criteria as Francis is going to be your winner 16-1 over Bolton. Now wrestling on mat 1 at the 138-pound weight class, we have Brennan Short, a junior from Archibald, against Jack Figgins, a sophomore from Hicksville. Short in with a strong necktie right out the beginning, gets underneath him. Short trying to work a 2-on-1 there. Looks to dump. Able to get around behind, but not get 2 yet. Short, after a brief throw, is able to get around behind and get his 2. That's going to put him up 2-0 over Figgins. Minute and 33 remain in the first period. Short appears to have some problems with his headgear.
Archibald, mat 3. Wentland, Antwerp, mat 3.
Figgins tries to get a stand up, but Short able to lace a leg in. We're able to break him back down to the mat. Short looks like he's looking to spladle here. Unsuccessful in that attempt, though. Figgins tries to scramble and get around, unable to get 2 there. Short looks like he's got the spladle locked up, but not quite in near fall criteria yet. Oh, and the match is going to be stopped for potentially dangerous, it appears. Yep. We're going to have 3 going at once. Short able to lace both legs, break down Figgins. Score still 2-0, Short over Figgins with 43 seconds remaining in the first period. Also now wrestling on mat 3 from Archibald, Juan Garcia against Wentland from Antwerp. And also wrestling now on mat 2 from Archibald, Zach Rocha against Perry from Liberty Center. Meanwhile, still on mat 1 here, Short still up 2-0 with 15 seconds remaining in the first period. Looks like he's trying to get that shoulder, and he's able to get it into near fall criteria. Figgins in that bridge. Doesn't look like Short's going to be able to get the fall here at the end of the first period, but he is going to hold on and get 3 near fall as the period comes to an end. That's going to put him up 5-0. Also, just now on mat 2, Rocha with the pin over Perry from Liberty Center. Meanwhile, an update on mat 3, Garcia up 2-0 over Wentland. As we begin the second period, Short looks to build up to his base. Figgins able to keep him down there. Looks like he's looking for an arm chop. Short looks like he's looking for a clamp and roll here. Unsuccessful. Scoring update from mat 3. Score now Garcia 2, Wentland 1. Short able to get away for a 1 escape. That's going to put him up 6-0 with 1:20 remaining in the second period. Short looking for a 2-on-1 here. Possible dump attempt coming here. Meanwhile, over on mat 3, Garcia able to get another takedown. That's going to put him up 4-1 over Wentland. As Short and Figgins go out of bounds, the score is still 6-0 Short over Figgins with 1:04 remaining in the second period. Appears that the Archibald coach says that he saw some blood on the wrestler. I have yet to see any. Short again peels that 2-on-1 off. Seems to have Figgins very uncomfortable giving that up. Scoring update from mat 3. Wentland able to get a reversal. That puts the score at 4-3. Garcia over Wentland with 1:45 remaining in the second period over there. Going to have unnecessary roughness to call against Figgins here. That's going to give Short another point. Put him up 7-0 over Figgins with 37 seconds remaining in the second period. Wrestling is resumed here on mat 1. Still 7-0 Short over Figgins. Also a scoring update from mat 3 while that break was occurring. Garcia was able to get a reversal. That's going to put him up 6-3 over Wentland from Antwerp. Figgins in on a shot. Short looks like he might have cradle locked up here. And he does, and he's able to get the takedown and near fall criteria here on Figgins. He's got that back pretty flat. He's not able to get the pin, though, before the period ends. They're going to award him 3 near fall there. That's going to put Short up 12-0 over Figgins as the second period comes to a close. Meanwhile, on mat 3, it appears that another reversal has occurred, which is going to put Wentland on top in control, but the score still remains 6-5 Garcia over Wentland. Figgins has just been hit for stalling here on mat 1. Short looks like he tries a dump, but just kind of lets go of it. That's going to give Figgins 2 takedown. Figgins looks like he's trying to wind up, get a hard crossface on Short. Short doesn't seem like he's having any of it. Short's just been hit for stalling. It seems like all he's doing is fending off the attacks coming from Figgins. Figgins looks like he's looking to try to get a boot in. Short blocks him. And there Figgins tries to lace a boot in, but Short able to slip out of it. Short able to get up to his feet, but not in time as they go out of bounds. Still 12-2 Short over Figgins with 45 seconds remaining in the third period. Figgins looks to throw the boot in again right off the whistle. Short able to deflect it. Figgins reaches again with the leg. Short able to get up to his feet and is able to get away this time. That's going to put the score at 13-12 Short over Figgins with 30 seconds remaining here in the third period. On mat 3, the score is still 6-5 Garcia over Wentland in the third period. Figgins looks like he's trying to get around here, get another quick 2 as the match is going to draw to a close. He is able to get it. That's going to put the final score at 13-4, Short over Figgins here in the first round of the sectional tournament. Now wrestling on mat 1 in the second round after his first round bye, Shane Iker from Archibald, a junior, against Ashton Varney, a senior from Montpelier. Varney and Iker wrestled last weekend for, I believe, third place at the NWAL League Championships. Iker was able to come away with the victory in that match. Iker seems to be working a 2-on-1 on that far arm of Varney. Varney comes out of his necktie. Varney again with a lot of weight on Iker's head. Iker looks to be trying to pull in that left arm of Varney, but Varney gets away. Iker in on a shot. Varney sprawls back. Iker unable to complete it. Reshot, and they go out of bounds. 41 seconds remain in the first period here in the Iker-Varney match. Still tied 0-0. Varney with Iker in the front headlock position. Varney looking to try to spin around and get that far ankle of Iker's. Iker keeps able to keep rotating out of it, and they go out of bounds. Still 0-0 with 15 seconds remaining here in the first period. Gonna have a caution on Varney as he got a little anticipated. Varney in on a single leg, able to switch up double, and he's gonna get 2 takedown here at the end of the period. That's gonna put Varney up 2-0 as we head into the second period. Varney's going to choose down here in the second period. Varney able to get up to his feet very quickly. Iker still holding on to a leg, trying to keep him from getting that one, trying to work around that ankle. Iker is able to step over it. And Varney's able to get it back out again. Varney looks like he's able to get a little bit of separation here against Iker, and he's going to be getting one escape right there. That's going to put Varney up 3-0 over Iker with 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining in the second period. Varney in on a front headlock here on Iker. Still 3-0 Varney here in the second period with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. Now wrestling on mat 3 also from Archibald Carson Meyer and Caleb Barnes from Delta. Varney in here on a single leg here on mat 1. Iker trying to keep that whizzer down. Varney goes to grab for the head, tries to stuff it down in there. Iker able to keep his head up for now. Varney in deep on that leg though, but Iker's able to get away from it. Score still 3-0 Varney with 15 seconds here in the second period. Meanwhile, over on mat 3, Carson Meyer with the takedown that puts him up 2-0. And as the second period comes to a close here on mat 1, the score is still Varney 3 over Iker 0. Iker's going to choose down to begin the third period. Iker able to get up to his feet, but Varney switches up to a single leg. Deep in on that single leg, he's able to lift Iker up off the mat. Varney, very strong wrestler. And Iker's unable to get away there as they go out of bounds. Score still 3-0, Varney over Iker with 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining in the third period. Over on mat 3, Barnes able to get an escape to put the score at Meyer 2, Barnes 1. Here on mat 1, Iker still trying to hit a stand-up. Iker able to get up to his feet in the pyramid base. Varney tries to throw a half in. Iker peels it off. Iker still trying to get up onto his feet and get some room between him and Varney. Also on mat 3, Carson Meyer with the takedown. That's going to put him up 4-1 over Barnes. Iker still trying to work up from his base, trying to get something going here. And Varney's going to get hit for stalling. Still Varney 3, Iker 0 with 58 seconds remaining in the third period. Iker able to work back up to his base. He's trying to get to his feet here and get an escape, but Varney able to stick in on that single leg. Iker able to get his leg down, but then Varney's able to pick him back up and drive him into the mat. 33 seconds remain in the third period. Still 3-0 Varney. Over on mat 3, Carson Meyer with another escape. That's going to put him up 5-1 over Barnes. Iker trying to work a stand-up, able to get his up to a pyramid base, but Varney just able to pressure forward. 10 seconds remain in the match. And as the match comes to a close, it's going to be Varney over Iker, 3-0. We join in on Carson Meyer's match here on mat 3. Meyer up 7-1 over Barnes from Delta. 22 seconds remain in the second period. Meyer working a tight waist, get Barnes down. Looks like he's looking for a wing. Barnes not able to get away there at the end of the period. The score is still Meyer 7, Barnes 1. And we're going to have a caution here to start the third period on Meyer. Meyer working that far claw. Looks to arm chop. Able to get that cross wrist. Looking to tilt. He's able to roll him around. Not in near fall criteria yet though. Unable to get it there. Tries to bring him back over. He's got to be careful. Make sure he doesn't get a defensive fall. Meyer looks like he has a wing in here. Barnes able to get it out. Minute 18 remain in the third period. Still 7-1 Meyer over Barnes. Meyer going to switch up single as they get near the edge of the mat and they go out of bounds. Meyer able to break Barnes down to his stomach. Barnes fighting to get back up. Again, Meyer looks like he's looking for that cross wrist tilt here. .42 seconds remain in the third period. Meyer lets go of the cross wrist. Runs a Tulsa. Looks like he's looking for a wing here. And again, switches up to the cross wrist. May just let him up here, and he does. It's going to put the score at 7-2, Meyer over Barnes. 20 seconds remain in the third period. The Delta coaches say they're looking for a throw here. 10 seconds left. Meyer able to evade the attack of Barnes here, and it looks like that's going to be the end of the match, and Meyer's actually going to be able to score 2 before the end to make the score 9-2, Meyer over Barnes here at the sectional wrestling tournament. Now wrestling at the 160-pound weight class after both their first round byes, we have Kason Schaffner of Archbold and Hunter Rue of Ayersville.
Semifinals up to and including 145-pound weight class.
Schaffner, the 1 seed here at the sectional tournament. Able to get a single leg up in the air, drives Rue into the ground. He's able to get 2 takedown. Schaffner looks like he might kick him, work on it. Or he may just go for the pin. Able to get a deep half in here. Able to turn Rue, and that might be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Schaffner with the pin with 1:28 remaining in the first period here in the first round of the sectional tournament. Now wrestling here at the 182-pound weight class on mat 1, Mason Babcock, a junior from Archbold, and Carl Yaynie, a senior from Liberty Center. Both wrestlers in on heavy head ties, and they go out of bounds. Babcock looking to pressure the head of Yaynie down. Yaynie looking to get a 2-on-1 on Babcock. Babcock's not having it. Another strong tie-up by both wrestlers. Yaynie's running into him, and they go out of bounds. And they're going to hit Babcock for stalling there. Yaynie again looking for that 2-on-1. Babcock trying to keep some distance between them with it. Able to get out of it. Babcock again heavy on Yaynie's head. 1:13 remain in the first period. Yaynie looks like he's looking to throw. Babcock trying to block with that hand. Yaynie trying to get around for 2, and he is able to get around for 2. And they go out of bounds. Yaynie up 2-0 with 53 seconds remaining in the first period over Babcock. Babcock trying to work up to his feet here. Yaynie with a lot of forward pressure. Babcock able to get his hands off the mat. Yaynie drops down to a single leg. Yaynie just locking on that leg. Babcock trying to get a little bit of separation here. Thinks maybe if he gets that arm in there, he'll be able to get it separated. Yaynie pulls it back in tight. Babcock switches to a crossface. He's got Yaynie's hips down on the mat, and they're going to give Babcock 2 reversal there. That's going to tie it up 2-0 with 2-2, 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Babcock looked like he was looking for a cradle there for a second, but not able to get it. Working both wrists forward, trying to keep pressure with 5 seconds left in the period. And at the end of the first period, we're still tied 2 apiece between Babcock and Yaynie. Also now wrestling on mat 2, Caleb Brandsall and Tyler Eichner. Brandsall from Archibald, Eichner from Liberty Center. After Babcock chooses down, Yaynie is going to put him up neutral. That's going to put Babcock in the lead 3-2 as we begin the second period. Babcock in on a nice single leg, able to bring it up off the mat. Yaynie trying to post on the head of Babcock. Babcock trying to keep him inbounds here. Looks to trip. Yaynie able to keep pretty good separation between the two. Babcock tries to pull him back down, and he's able to bring him down to the mat and get 2 takedown. That's going to put him in the lead 5-2. Meanwhile, over on mat 2, Eichner with the takedown over Brandsall to put him up 2-0. Babcock looking to try to get a crossface here or something on Eichner, or on Yaynie, excuse me. Yaynie's now been warned for stalling. Over on mat 2, Eichner has Brandsall in near fall criteria. Babcock able to keep good pressure here on Yaynie. Still 5-2 Babcock with 45 seconds left in the second period. The whistle you may have heard over on mat 2. Eichner able to pin Brandsall in the second round. Babcock looks like he's trying to get a bar going on the back. Let's go of it though. And they've hit Yaynie again for stalling. That's going to give Babcock a point, put him up 6-2 with 15 seconds left in the second period. As the second period draws to a close, still Babcock 6, Yaynie 2 as we go into the third period. Yaynie's got choice here. He's going to choose neutral. Babcock again, strong tie on that head. Yaynie trying to get underneath the arms of Babcock. They go out of bounds. Minute 42 left in the third period. Babcock able to bring Yaynie down onto the mat. Babcock trying to work that front headlock. Yaynie reaches for a leg and they go out of bounds. Minute and 20 remaining here in the third period. Still Babcock 6, Yaynie 2. Babcock again strong on the head of Yaynie. Yaynie again looking for the underhooks. Looks like he's trying to throw him as they're on the edge of the mat here. Tries to jack it up and they go out of bounds. And Babcock's going to get hit for stalling again. That's going to give Yaynie a point. Makes the score 6-3. Babcock over Yaynie with 56 seconds remaining in the third period. Babcock gets in on a shot. Nice single leg. Able to bring the leg up off the mat. Yaynie trying to keep separation by posting on the head. Babcock tries to drop down. Decides to switch it up. Pulls it back up. Babcock with that single leg up in the air, looks like he's trying to do something with it. They come out of it with no points. Babcock in on another shot. 14 seconds remain, still Babcock up 3. And they stalemate with 7 seconds left. Score Babcock 6, Yaynie 3. Both wrestlers have been giving up points for stalling already. Yaynie looking for those double underhooks. Tries to throw. He's able to do it. Gets a 2 takedown, but we are not going to have any near fall. That's going to make the final score 6-5 Babcock over Yaynie in a very close match. We good?
Yep.
Now wrestling at 170 pounds, Caleb Brandsall from Archbold and Zeppelin Bowers from Fairview. Both wrestlers very heavy on the head. Brandsall looks like he's trying to snap down here. Brandsall very heavy on that head. 13 seconds remain in the first period. Brandsall has that head pressure of his own, getting in the face of Bowers. Brandsall dives in on a shot, but he's not going to get it as the period ends. Score is 0-0. Bowers wins the disc flip. He's going to defer. Brandsall chooses down. Right off the whistle, Brandsall's able to get to his feet and get some separation for the escape. That puts him in the lead at 1-0. Minute and 40 remain in the second period. Both wrestlers still just very heavy on each other's heads. Brandsall looks like he might try to run a front headlock here. Bowers looks like he's going to try to lock around the body, get it, maybe a throw here, but nope. Brandsall's able to get out of it. 57 seconds remaining in the second period. Score still Brandsall 1, Bowers 0. Brandsall with the snap down, unable to do anything with it. Bowers trying to pummel in on Brandsall's double necktie. Brandsall gets in on a shot, tries to come up with the double leg. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to there as they go out of bounds. Almost had it there, but they go out of bounds. Score still Brandsall 1, Bowers 0. 25 seconds remain in the second period. And once again, the wrestlers lock up in the double necktie. Scene here similar to two mountain goats with horns interlocked. And at the end of the second period, the score is still Brandsall 1, Bowers 0. Bowers going to have choice here, and he's going to choose down. Surprisingly, no caution there. Bowers looking to stand up, but Brandsall with good pressure towards the head. Looks like he might get a wing out. Might just run over with that wrist over Bowers' head. Able to get that far wrist too. Might have a little something here if he's able to get that shoulder to go over. It looks like he might, oh, and he loses it. Looks like Brandsall's got a half in. Might get him turned here, and we're into near fall criteria. Can get a little more pressure. And it appears that Brandsall had him pinned. With a minute 22 remaining in the third period, Brandsall your winner by fall. Now wrestling at the 285-pound weight class, Spencer Simon of Archbold against Sloan Foster of Paulding. Foster in on a shot. Looks like he dumps Simon. Just takes him straight to his back. He's in near fall criteria. Simon trying to fight off his back, but he's not going to be able to. Foster with the fall after just 21 seconds. Now wrestling at 126 pounds from Archbold, Shane Iker. And from Delta, Dakota Tobin. Iker in on a shot. He's going to switch up to a high crotch, and there he's got two takedown. 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Iker's up 2-0. Tobin looking pretty defensive there underneath. Looks like Eicher's looking for a tilt here. He's gonna send him over, and we're finally in a near fall. As Eicher's able to get his shoulders back on top. He's gonna hold for the 5 count, but it's gonna be unlikely he's gonna be able to get a pin out of this. 3 seconds remaining in the period. And at the end of the period, that's gonna put Eicher up 5-0 over Tobin. We're gonna have some blood time here for Tobin. And as we get underway here in the second period, Eicher wins a disc flip. He's going to defer. Tobin's going to go neutral here to start the second period. Eicher in on a leg. Tobin's trying to catch Eicher, but Eicher seems to be able to swim out of it, and he is. He gets around behind. That's going to be 2 takedown for Eicher. That puts him in the lead 7-0 over Tobin with 1:45 remaining in the second period. Eicher able to get his leg away from Tobin. Now he might actually finally start working on a turn here. Looks like he's going to take that shoulder of Tobin and move it over. I can't tell if he's got it or not. He's got to be careful to keep that legal. Looks like he switched up to a half Nelson, trying to run it over. Tobin just clamping down, putting all his weight there, trying to get Eicher not to be able to run that half. Looks like Eicher's got a wing caught here. Got to be careful here that Eicher with that wing seems to be running pretty well. Looks like Tobin's about to turn. Might switch up half here, and he does. Let's see if he's able to run it over, and he is. We're in the near fall criteria now. Tobin looks pretty good there. Eicher might have him pinned right now. Tobin trying to fight off his back, but it looks like Eicher's going to be able to keep the pressure there. If he can get that weight towards the head there, that looks pinned. The ref's out of position. Oh. One more and Eicher might have him here. He's got to get a little bit of pressure down on that left shoulder of Tobin, and then he'll have him. Instead, he's going to let it go, get his 3 near fall. That's going to put him in the lead 10-0 over Tobin with 17 seconds remaining in the second period. And as the second period comes to a close, the score still Eicher 10, Tobin 0. Eicher's going to have choice here. He's going to choose top. Most likely looking for the pin here. Oh, nope. Apparently there was some miscommunication. Eicher wanted bottom. The referee thought he wanted top for some reason, but now that we got it clarified, Eicher's going to start on the bottom, up 10-0. Eicher able to get up to his feet very quickly here. Let's see if he's able to get away and get his 1. Tobin with pressure forward. Eicher almost runs out of it. Tobin's trying to lace a leg. Eicher's trying to turn around and face him. Tobin's hanging on to that far shoulder. Eicher finally facing him. Almost got his 1, and there it should be. Yep, there it is. Eicher with 1 escape. That's going to put him up 11-0. Eicher in on a shot immediately after there. Looks like he might be able to get 2 if he can just bring his arm around. There he goes. That's going to put Eicher up 13-0. Minute and 25 remaining in the third period. One more turn and Eicher's going to have either a tech or a pin here. And right off the whistle, Eicher's able to stop the stand-up of Tobin. Eicher throws a half, and Tobin looked like he tried to clamp for a second, but Eicher able to fight it off. Now that he's finally able to grab that far wrist, if he can just reset him, he might be able to run him over that shoulder. But Tobin able to clamp down. And he actually clamps himself in the near fall criteria. Was it a full 2 count? Yes, it was, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a tech fall and the match. Now wrestling at the 170-pound weight class from Archbold, Caleb Brandsall. And from Montpelier, Gavin Wurm. Both wrestlers fighting for inside head position here. Wurm's going to have to be careful with that hand on the throat of Brandsall. Both wrestlers just fighting for the inside tie here to begin the match. Montpelier coaches are imploring Wurm to start circling. 15 seconds remain in the first period, and the way things are going now or any indication of the match, I don't think there's going to be any scoring this period. And as the first period draws to a close, we stay tied 0-0. And Wurm wins the disc flip. He's going to choose down to begin the second period. Wurm tries to clamp and roll, and it looks like he might at least get an escape out of it, which he will. That's going to put him up 1-0 with 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the period. Brandsall probably lucky there to escape with just giving up one. And they go out of bounds with a minute 33 remaining here in the second period. Again, Brandsall up 1-0. And as we go out of bounds, they're actually going to hit. They're going to hit Brandsall with a stall call there. And looks like the Archibald coaches are going to look for a little bit of an explanation here. And after an explanation from the referee, we're still up. I'm sorry, earlier they had the score incorrect. Actually, Wurm 1, Brandsall 0. My bad. On that stall call is most likely because Brandsall was overpowering the other wrestler, sending Wurm out of bounds. That will get you a hit with a stalling call. So, with 52 seconds remaining here in the second period, the score is Wurm 1, Brandsall 0. Wurm looking for the 2-on-1 there. Brandsall goes right back into it. Now Wurm has been hit for stalling. Neither wrestler looking like they're setting up a shot much here. And Wurm has been hit for stalling again. That's going to give Brandsall a point. That's going to tie it up at 1 apiece. 12 seconds remain in the period. And as the period comes to a close, the score is Brandsall 1, Wurm 1 as we head into the third period. Brandsall is going to choose down here to begin the third period. Brandsall able to get up to his help, and we do have a clasping call. We have a clasping call against Wurm, and the ref's going to stop it right there. That's going to be a point for Brandsall. Brandsall is now in the lead 2-1. For those watching at home, if Wurm gets hit again, it will be a 2-point penalty. Wurm looking for Spladle, and we're going to have a potentially dangerous call before he's able to hit it. Minute 50 remain in the third period.
Stay tight, get a hand. Stay tight, stay tight.
Brandsall trying to work up to his base here. Wurm spirals his hips. Brandsall brings him right back up.
Get your knees up by your chest. Get a hand. Get your knees up.
And Wurm is going to get hit with stalling again. That's going to be that should be a 2-point. That should be a 2-point penalty. We're going to check on the score on that last call to see if it was a 1 point or 2. After some deliberation and a little bit of checking on how many penalty points they did award to after all. So Brandsall is now up 4-1 with 1:14 remaining in the third period. Minute 4 remaining here. Brandsall up 4-1. Archibald coach is vehemently instructing Brandsall to just grab some hands. Wurm throws a boot in here. Wurm's looking for a spladle here. Brandsall going to try to fight off his back. Wurm's going to get some near fall points here though. Looks like the ref's holding 2 near fall here. "15 seconds left in the period. Brandsall up 4-1, but the ref is holding 2 backs. And as the match comes to a close, Caleb Brandsall is going to be your winner 4-3 over Wurm. And afterwards, Wurm's going to get hit for an unsportsmanlike. Now wrestling at the 120-pound weight class here at the Archibald Sectional Championship semifinals. From Archibald, Andrew Francis, and from Liberty Center, Dylan Matthews. And now the clock's set. Here we go. Francis goes try to get in on a shot. Matthews looks like he's going to try to reshot there, and he does there again, but he's not able to really get anything in when he gets in on it. Matthews again with another shot fake there. Neither wrestler able to seem to get on the other one's legs. Minute and 18 seconds remain in the first period. Matthews looks like he's trying to block that far knee, tip Francis over it, but they go out of bounds. 57 seconds remain in the first period, still tied 0-0. Matthews forcing Francis off the edge of the mat there. 41 seconds remain. Matthews looks like he gets in on a single leg, but he's not able to hold on to it. Francis looks like he's looking for a fireman's. Francis with double underhooks. Excuse me, Matthews with double underhooks. And they go out of bounds. Francis has just been hit for stalling. 23 seconds remain in the first period. Francis reaches for a leg but unable to get it there. And as the first period comes to a close, we're tied 0-0 between Francis and Matthews. Matthews wins the disc flip. He's going to defer. Francis is going to choose down. Right off the whistle, Francis is able to get an escape. That's going to put him in the lead 1-0 over Matthews. Matthews with a slide by, not able to bring down though. Matthews on a reshot there, unable to get in on the legs. Francis looks like he's able to get on a leg, but they go out of bounds as he does so. Minute and 30 seconds remain in the second period. Francis able to get in on a leg. Let's see if he's able to keep it in bounds, and he is. He's got 2 takedown there. That's going to put him in the lead 3-0 over Matthews here with a minute and 10 seconds left in the second period. And as they go out of bounds, there's a minute left in the second period. Score 3-0, Francis over Matthews. Oh, we're going to have a caution there on Matthews. A little bit jumping the gun. Matthews able to get up to his feet right off the whistle and able to escape for one. Puts the score at 3-1. Francis over Matthews with 52 seconds remaining in the second period. Matthews looks like he's looking for another slide by there. Francis tries to get in on a leg, but they go out of bounds. Matthews appears to be heavily looking for that slide by from the neutral position. 20 seconds remain here in the second period. Matthews able to get in on a shot this time, but Francis able to sprawl out. Matthews trying to throw him here, and he's not able to get the throw before the period is over. Score still 3-1, Francis over Matthews. And we're going to have some injury time here for Matthews. Start the third period here. Matthews chose down. And as he comes up, Francis able to drop down to a leg to keep him under control. Score still 3-1, Francis over Matthews, and Francis is going to put him neutral. That's actually going to put the score at 3-2, Francis over Matthews. Matthews again looks like he's looking for a slide by. And now Matthews has been hit for stalling. Both wrestlers have now been warned for stalling. Minute 20 remaining here in the third period. Score 3-2, Francis over Matthews. One minute remaining here. Oh, Matthews able to get in on a leg. Francis sprawls out though. Not giving it up yet. Matthews trying to work that single leg, but Francis keeping that whizzer in there, trying to get some separation between the bodies. And it looks like Matthews is going to try to switch up double leg, and he's going to be successful with that. He's going to be awarded 2 takedown. No, they're going to wave off the 2. They're going to wave off the 2. They're going to give no takedown there. They're going to say no control. Still 3-2, Francis over Matthews with 42 seconds remaining in the match. As we resume action here in the third period, 42 seconds remain. Score 3-2, Francis over Matthews. Francis looks like he's trying to get a 2-on-1 there. Matthews does not look comfortable with it at all, backing away. .28 seconds remain in the period. The Archibald coach is imploring Francis to get another 2-on-1. Looks like he's able to grab it. Matthews just kind of reaching for a leg there. Matthews looks like he's looking for a slide by again. And we're going to have some more blood time. 13 seconds remain here in the third period. Score still Francis 3, Matthews 2. Both wrestlers have already been warned for stalling. Matthews looks like he's going to try to get in on a single leg, maybe throw here. Francis able to fend it off. Matthews looking to throw again, but he's unable to get two as they go out of bounds with 3 seconds left. An incredible throw by Matthews, but it's not going to be in bounds. He's going to try again. And they're going to say it wasn't in time again. The final is going to be Francis 3, Matthews 2. Francis moving on to the championship. Now wrestling at the 138-pound weight class here at the Archibald Sectional Championship semifinal round. Brennan Short of Archibald against Caden Blair of Fairview. Short looking like he wants to run someone with a 2-on-1. Blair just wants to get out of it. Blair dives in on a leg. Able to get Short's leg up in the air, brings him down to the mat. Short's going to post the head here. Short looks pretty comfortable here. And they're going to go out of bounds. Minute 20 remaining in the first period. Short looks like he's trying to work that 2-on-1 off again. Perhaps a duck under attempt there. Maybe an arm drag. And they go out of bounds. 42 seconds remaining in the period. Still tied 0-0 between Short and Blair. Short dives in on a leg. Blair trying to hang on to the ankle of Short, keep him from getting those two. Short's going to want to improve here, else he's going to get hit with a stalemate. .15 seconds remaining in the period. And Short's able to get around behind for 2. As the period comes to a close, score Short 2, Blair 0. Blair wins a disc flip. He's going to defer. Short's going to go down. Right off the whistle, Blair looks like he's working that elbow short. Short able to get to his feet, trying to get some separation, but he's not able to as they go out of bounds. Blair trying to roll out the wrist to Short there. Short brings it back in. Short able to get to his feet, see if he can get some separation here, get his one. Short looks like he might cradle here, but he's got that leg stuck. Blair's holding on to that leg. I don't know if he'll be able to cradle from here. Short's trying to work him over, but nothing happening there. They're going to award Short the 2 for the reversal. No, they're going to award 1 for loss of control here. We'll see what they decide. And they're going to stick with the 1 for loss of control. That's going to put the score at 3-0, Short over Blair. Short able to reach over and get a leg. See if he can get around behind with it. Short able to torque that down, and he's going to get 2. It's going to put him in the lead 5-0 over Blair. Short's got a leg in here. Might be looking to power half. Official Kelly Ducey is standing in the field of sight here. Short unable to get a turn with that attempt. And as the second period comes to a close, the score is still Short 5, Blair 0. Also now wrestling on mat 2 from Archibald, Zach Rocha. And from Montpelier, Trey Hutchinson. Rocha able to get a quick takedown there already. Rocha working that arm, the shoulder over Hutchinson, able to get him into near fall criteria, but not enough for a count yet. And now he's in the near fall criteria, counting backs. If Rocha can sit out, he might be able to pin Hutchinson here. And he loses it, but he is going to keep those 3 near fall. That's going to put Rocha in the lead 5-0 with 1:19 remaining in the first period. Hutchinson looks like he's going to try to roll Rocha, but Rocha able to fend it off. Over on mat 1, still 5-0 Short with 1:05 remaining in the third period. Rocha looking like he's going to try to run a wing here. He's going to try to run that over the head of Hutchinson, and he's going to get him into near fall here. And he's got his 5 count. Let's see if he's going to try to pin him out of it. Rocha looking for the fall here. Unable to get those scapula down though. And there he's got his 3 near fall. That's going to put him in the lead 8-0 with as the first period is going to come to a close. Meanwhile, over on mat 1, Short still up 5-0. 23 seconds remain in the third period. Short working that 2-on-1. Dives in on a shot. Looks like he's able to get the leg. Let's see if he can get around here. And it's not going to matter as time runs out. Brennan Short's going to move on to the championship match. He's the winner, 5-0 over Blair. Back to mat 2. Rocha chose down to begin the second period. And right before they went out there, Hutchinson was warned for stalling. We'll see what official Brian Seiler is looking at here. And they're going to say that Rocha was still down. Rocha able to get a quick one escape there. That's going to put him in the lead 9-0. Rocha gets in on a leg, able to crack him back down, straight to his back. He's got him in near fall criteria. Should throw the double boots in there. Rocha's got to be careful here. He's still in control. And he's going to give up one for the escape, it looks like. That puts the score at 14-1, Rocha over Hutchinson. And we're going to have a break in the action with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in the second period. As we resume action here in the second period, there's 1 minute and 1 second left remaining. And it looks like there was one more drop of blood that they missed. Coach Troy Roth having some fun. Score Rocha 14, Hutchinson 1. Takedown would finish it. We'll see if Rocha can get the pin here, though. If Rocha's it, no, he's going to lose it. That's going to be a tech fall, ladies and gentlemen. Rocha, the winner, 19-1. He's going to move on to the championship. Now wrestling at the 152-pound weight class. Carson Meyer, a sophomore from Archbold, against Ryan Marvin, a senior from Swanton. Marvin looking to get the head of Meyer tucked down underneath him. Meyer looks like he's looking for a 2-on-1, trying to circle that way, but Marvin gets it out. Marvin again working on the head of Meyer. Meyer trying to get the 2-on-1, and again they separate. And they're going to head out of bounds. Minute 30 remaining in the first period. Marvin tries to get in on a shot, unable. Meyer tries to reshot, nothing doing. Marvin with those long arms reaching for the leg of Meyer. Meyer trying to stay in the front headlock position here. And they go out of bounds. Minute 5 remaining in the first period. Marvin with those long arms just able to reach into Meyer. Gets Meyer down on the mat, but Meyer is able to stand up. Then Meyer brings Marvin down to the mat in the front headlock position. Marvin reaching for a leg. Looking like he might try to dump. He's trying to peek out, get around behind, and he's able to. He's going to have 2 takedowns. That's going to put Marvin in the lead 2-0 over Meyer with 40 seconds remaining in the first period. Meyer trying to work to his feet here. He's able to get to it. We'll see if he can get separation, get his 1, and he does. Score Marvin 2, Meyer 1, 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Marvin on a shot, Meyer with a reshot. Marvin looks like he might try to throw. Meyer does not look comfortable with his head underneath. Tries to dump, but they go out of bounds. And as the first period comes to a close, score Marvin 2, Meyer 1. Marvin's going to win the disc flip here. He's going to defer. Meyer's going to choose down. Marvin's going to option start him here, and he's just going to let him go. That's going to tie the score at 2 apiece. Marvin in on a single leg. So far only able to have 1 hand on it. Not going to do much with it. Oh, but he's able to bring it down to the mat and get around behind for 2. It's going to put the score at Marvin 4, Meyer 2. And we're out of bounds. Minute 29 remaining here in the second period. Coach Rufer from Archibald has a couple questions about one of the calls over there. And after clarification, the score still Marvin 4, Meyer 2, minute 29 remaining here in the second period. Looks like Marvin's going to option start Meyer again, let him up, get his 1. Puts the score at 4-3, Marvin over Meyer. Meyer trying to work that 2-on-1 on Marvin and circle to it. Tries to dive in on a shot. Marvin able to sprawl back, keep Meyer underneath him. Meyer able to get his head out. Marvin in on a single leg. Meyer trying to sprawl back away from it. Marvin trying to work around to that other leg. Not able to reach quite that far yet though. He brings it up off the mat. Meyer trying to get a little bit of separation between the 2 bodies. Marvin's going to have to watch out, make sure he doesn't get a broomstick, and Meyer's able to get out of it. Score still 4-3, Marvin over Meyer, 33 seconds remaining in the second period. Meyer's going to have to be careful here. He doesn't get hit for stalling if he keeps backing up like that. Meyer in on a shot. Unable to do anything before the time is expired. Score still Marvin 3, Marvin 4, Meyer 3. As we begin the third period, Marvin's going to choose down to begin. Meyer looking a tight waist here. Able to chop an arm. We'll see if he can do anything with it. Marvin able to get up to his feet. Meyer switches down to a single leg, and he's just going to let him go. That puts the score at 5-4. Marvin over Meyer. 5-3. Meyer tries to dive in on a leg, unable to get a second hand to it though. Surprised neither wrestler's been hit for stalling as much as these two have been going out of bounds. Minute 5 remaining here in the third period. Marvin forcing all the pressure into Meyer here. They did? 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Still 5-3 Marvin over Meyer. Meyer's got 35 seconds left. He's going to have to try to get something going here as he's down by 2. Meyer dives in on a leg. Unable to get a second hand to it, though. He's stuck under Marvin again. Archibald coach is telling Meyer it's time to go. Meyer tries to dive in on a leg again. Marvin looks content to just sit there and double underhooks. Meyer's going to have to try to throw, and it's unsuccessful as Marvin ends up throwing. That's going to be the match, 7-3, Marvin over Meyer. Marvin will advance to the finals. Now wrestling at the 160-pound weight class in the championship semifinals from Archibald, Kason Schaffner, and from Swanton, Ian Saunders. Schaffner looks like he might be trying to work a 2-on-1 here. Perhaps trying an arm spin here. I don't know. He didn't really commit to it, but he's able to sit it out. He might be able to get 2 if he's able to get his head out here. If Schaffner can pop his head out, he'll have 2 here. There it is. It's going to put Schaffner in the lead, 2-0. And he throws a boot in. Looks like he's going to probably try to power half here. Schaffner's got him in near fall criteria here as the officials counting back points. Schaffner throws the half in. And as he lets go of the half, he's finally awarded his 3 near fall. That's going to put Schaffner in the lead 5-0. We're also going to have an unnecessary roughness call against Saunders here. Going a little bit too hard after the whistle had already blown there. That's going to put the score at Schaffner 6, Saunders 0. Right off the whistle, and Schaffner already has that boot in again. Trying to get that half in to turn Saunders. He's able to get him here, but he's not quite in near fall criteria yet. Now we are. Now we're in near fall criteria as the official starts counting back points. As the first period comes to a close with the addition of those 3 back points, that's going to put Schaffner in the lead, 9-0. And official Kelly Ducey is going to say that Schaffner was restricting the airway of the other wrestler, and that's an illegal move. That's going to give 1 point to Saunders, 9-1. Schaffner's going to choose down here to begin the second period. A little bit of a tight waist there by Saunders. I'm surprised that didn't get caught before they began wrestling. Saunders kind of looks like he's looking for a cotton crotch here. And he gives it up. Now perhaps trying a power half. And we're going to have another unnecessary roughness call, it looks like, against Saunders. Yep, that's his second. That's going to put the score at 10-1, Schaffner over Saunders. And we've got a... And as we resume action, still 10-1, Schaffner over Saunders with 1:20 seconds remaining in second period. Schaffner able to get to one of his feet. Saunders holding on to the other end. That's going to be potentially dangerous. We're going to have a flagrant misconduct, it appears, against Saunders, and that's actually going to be the match. Schaffner going to be your winner. Now wrestling on mat 2 from Archbold, Mason Babcock, and from Fairview, Nick Reed. Babcock dives in on a leg. He's able to get both hands on it. We'll see if he can keep it in bounds here, and he lets go of it. And they're going to recenter. Reed tries to dive in on a shot, nothing doing. Babcock able to get in on a nice shot. Let's see if he can crack him down to the mat, and he's able to. He's going to get 2 there for the takedown. And one escape there by Reed. Puts the score at 2-1. Babcock over Reed with 1:10 seconds remaining in the first period. Babcock in on another shot again. Reed trying to crossface here. Babcock hanging on to that leg. But Reed also trying to lock up the leg of Babcock. Babcock can hop his hips over. He might have 2 here. All he's got to do is pop his head out now. And there he's got it. And he's going to throw the half in straight to near fall criteria here. And they're going to stop the action. That's going to have 3 near fall for Babcock there. Put him in the lead 5-1. Little update on team scores here. Currently in first place, Delta with 131, tied with Liberty Center actually for first place. Then Archbold in third with 127, followed by Tenor in fourth with 88.5, followed by Swanton with 82.5, and then Fairview 76, Ayersville 69, Edgerton 51.5, Antwerp 51, Montpelier 47, Evergreen 42, Paulding 37, and to finish everything up, Hicksville with 4. As we resume wrestling here, score still 7-1, Babcock over Reed with 28 seconds remaining in the first period. Babcock trying to roll that wrist out of Reed. Tries to load it up on his hip and run it over. No doing there, though. And as the first period comes to a close, score 7-1, Babcock over Reed. Reed's going to win the disc flip. He's going to defer. Nope, he's going to go top. I stand corrected. Babcock trying to get up off the whistle, and he's able to get a reversal as Reed falls over him, and he's also going to be awarded 1 for clasping. That's going to put Babcock in the lead 10-1. Babcock working that far wrist. Might be thinking about tilting here. He's going to try to load it up again, run it over. Unable to get it over his shoulder. Babcock trying to get it to turn, and it finally looks like it might, and he's got him in near fall criteria now. He looks like he switches up half. He's got him pretty flat. Looking for the fall here is Babcock. He's still got a whole minute left, and he's got it. Mason Babcock's going to be moving on to the championship here at the Archibald Sectional.
At number 2, we'd like to congratulate Mason Babcock with his 100th career victory.
Let's win 100 for Mason. Now wrestling at the 220-pound weight class from Archibald, Izzy Reyes. And from Fairview, Wes Bowers. Bowers in on a leg. Izzy able to hold him off for now. After a quick scramble, Reyes able to get away. Bowers looking like he might try a slide by there. Minute and 3 seconds remain in the first period. Still 0-0. Bowers able to get in on a leg. Reyes tries to throw him and he goes way off the mat. Bowers with a lot of pressure into Reyes. Reyes hit with stalling. Bowers looked like he was trying to throw there, but nothing doing. Bowers able to suck Reyes' head underneath. Reyes reaches for a leg. And as the period comes to a close, we're still going to be tied 0-0. Bowers going to defer. Reyes is going to go down. Reyes trying to get a foot out, able to work up to his feet, but unable to get away as Bowers brings him back down to the mat. Bowers looks like he's trying to power half there, but his coach is telling him to get out of it and go to something else. Reyes trying to work up to his feet, able to get to his feet, but let's see if he's able to separate. Yes, he is. They're going to be neutral now. Reyes one. He hits a headlock, and he takes him down to his back. That's a pretty tight headlock. That looks like he might be able to pin him out of this. We'll see if he can keep the pressure forward. Reyes looking for the fall here. Looked like he almost had it for a second. He's got to be careful he doesn't get rolled through here. And they're going to stop the match. Or a 3 near fall for, and then it's switched up to an illegal headlock, so Bowers is gonna have another point there. It was a legal headlock to begin with, but it became illegal as the arm became no longer encircled. That puts the score at 6-1. Reyes over Bowers with 1:05 remaining in the second period. Bowers able to get up to his feet right away and get his one escape. Bowers trying to get around behind and get 2 takedown with the 2, and he's awarded it. That's going to put the score at 6-4. Reyes over Bowers. Bowers looking to crossface. Reyes grabs a leg. Reyes looking to reverse, and he's got it. He's got 2 standing reversal, and he returns Bowers down to the mat. Sucks him back down, or might be a near fall, but not close enough to the mat. Bowers looks like he's trying to clamp and roll that arm of Reyes. He's got him into near fall, though, it looks like, and he's only got a 1 count. No backs yet. 20 seconds remain in the second period. 8-4 the score. Reyes over Bowers. Bowers trying to work to his feet here. Reyes going to let him go. Puts the score at 8-5 with 5 seconds left in the second period. As the second period comes to a close, Bowers is going to choose down to begin the third period. Bowers again up to his feet very quickly, able to get his one escape. Put the score at 8-6, Reyes over Bowers. Reyes does not look comfortable with his head stuck underneath down there. Bowers tries to get in on a leg. He's got it locked up pretty tight. Doesn't have 2 yet though. Reyes can still bail out here if he can. And there, that looks like it's going to be, yep, there's 2 for Bowers. And he's got Reyes on his back. He's counting near fall. Switches up to a half. And Reyes goes to his back, and he's going to be pinned. He will wrestle in the consolation semifinals. Now wrestling at the 126-pound weight class in the consolation semifinals, from Archibald, Shane Iker, and from Tenora, Andrew Helmke. Iker able to get it in on a leg here. Helmke also holding on to a leg. Helmke trying to get Iker locked up in a cradle, it looks like. And they've got Helmke getting near fall on Iker here. Iker able to break free from it. Not until after the Helmke is awarded 3 near fall. That puts Helmke in the lead 5-0 with 20 seconds left in the first period. Iker's going to get hit with a caution there. Iker trying to work up to his feet here. Helmke throws a boot in. Ooh, Iker looked like he was going to do the splits there for a second. And the first period comes to a close. Still 5-0 Helmke over Iker. Helmke's going to choose down to begin the second period. Iker switches up to a single leg as Helmke stands up. Able to bring him back down to the mat. Iker trying to hang on here. Helmke looks like he's trying to lock up a cradle again, and we're going to have a stalemate. Minute and 34 seconds remain in the second period. Still 5-0 Helmke. Helmke tries to roll out. Iker able to hang on for now. Tries to switch up to a double leg to bring Helmke back down. Iker does. So far able to hold on to that leg, and they're out of bounds apparently. Minute 17 seconds remain in the second period. Helmke trying to work a stand-up. Iker trying to get that pressure forward. Iker looks like he's got a half in. Might try to run it over. The Archibald coaches are yelling at Iker to Merkel here. And as we're going to go out of bounds, they're going to award 1 for loss of control to Helmke. That's going to put Helmke in the lead 6-0. And after discussion, they're actually going to give the standing reversal to Helmke. Iker's going to be down here. 44 seconds remain in the second period. Score 7-0 Helmke over Iker. Iker trying to work up to his feet. We'll see if he can get some separation, get an escape. And Helmke's going to get hit with stalling as he wasn't returning Iker quickly enough. Helmke looks like he's got a cradle locked up. Nope, not quite. But he's certainly looking for it. 13 seconds left in the period. And as the second period comes to a close, score still 7-0 Helmke over Iker as we enter the third period. Iker's going to go neutral to start. Iker's going to need some big points here, but pretty fast too. Iker gets in on a shot, trying to get around out to the side to score it, but Helmke hanging onto the leg of Iker. Iker's got to work up the body of Helmke if he's going to want to score 2 here. And after a little scramble, he's got it. Iker scores the takedown. That puts the score at 7-2, Helmke over Iker. We'll see if Iker tries to turn him here. Iker looks like he's trying to run that wing. Helmke grabbing that far leg of Iker, trying to prevent him from doing anything. Minute and 7 seconds remaining in the third period. Oh, Iker almost able to get Helmke to expose his back there, but not quite. And Iker's going to get hit with a stall call there. Both wrestlers have now been warned for stalling. Score still 7-2 Helmke over Iker with 38 seconds left, and it appears that Archibald's coach Cody Roofer has a couple of questions about the call. As we resume action here, it appears that Iker's going to put him neutral. That's going to make the score 8-2 Helmke over Iker. Iker's probably going to be looking to throw here as there's only 32 seconds left in the match. Iker's able to get Helmke to pressure back into him. He's going to try a lateral, and it's not going to go anywhere. Helmke is going to score the takedown, put him up 10-2 with 15 seconds left. And as time runs out, Andrew Helmke is going to advance. Now wrestling on mat 1 at 145 pounds from Archbold, Juan Garcia, and from Liberty Center, Andrew Munch. Garcia in on a leg shot, trying to climb out the back door, and he's able to get around through that back door. He's got 2 takedown. Garcia looking for a cross wrist tilt there, unable to keep him on his back in any near fall scenario though. And they go out of bounds. 27 seconds left remaining in the first period. Score Garcia 2, Munch 0. Munch trying to sit out, tries to get away, but Garcia able to grab onto one of the ankles of Munch and hold on. Garcia doing a pretty good job there, not giving up the escape. "13 seconds remain in the period. Munch trying to switch. Garcia looks to maybe throw a half in. Instead, looks like he's going to go for that cross wrist tilt, and the period's over. After 1, still Garcia 2, Munch 0. Munch going to choose down to begin the second period. We'll see if Garcia is able to keep him at bay underneath. Munch able to get to his feet, but Garcia hangs on to a single leg and able to keep him down. Garcia looking for that arm chop, it looks like. Munch again almost away, and Garcia able to hang on to one ankle. And now Munch finally has his escape. Puts the score at 2-1. Garcia over Munch with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the period. Garcia in on a shot. Munch sitting in the front headlock, and they get out of it. Munch looking like he's trying to duck under, set up a shot. Meanwhile, Garcia in on a shot. Gonna be difficult to score here on the edge of the mat. But he might be able to climb out the back door and get it. He's got him in near fall criteria, so yes, they're going to award the 2 and start counting. And we go out of bounds. Put the score at 4-1, Garcia over Munch. 30 seconds left in the period. Munch trying to hit that switch again right off the whistle. Garcia looks like he's looking for that far wrist tilt again. And he's going to get hit for stalling as he's sitting on the hips. 10 seconds left in the period. Still 4-1 Garcia. Not able to suck him back in time before the period runs out. That's going to end the second period. Still 4-1, Garcia over Munch. Garcia going to choose down here to begin the third period. Able to get to his feet, but unable to get his hands and head off the mat. Now he's to his feet, but they go out of bounds. Munch kind of hanging on Garcia here. Every time Garcia is almost up, they go out of bounds. Munch yet to look like he's really pulling an offensive pinning combination while on top, and Garcia is able to get an escape. That puts the score at 5-1, Garcia over Munch with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining in the third period. Garcia reaching for a leg there. Doesn't look to seem to be very comfortable underneath Munch. Tries to drag out and get around behind. He's able to do it and bring him down to the mat for 2. Puts Garcia in the lead at 7-1 with 34 seconds remaining in the third period. Garcia again looking like he's looking for that cross wrist tilt. Munch tries to switch. Garcia tries to suck him back down, but unable to do so. And that's the end of the match. Garcia wins 7-1. He'll be advancing on to the consolation finals. Now wrestling in the consolation semifinals at 152 pounds from Archibald, Carson Meyer, and from Paulding, Pascal. Pascal in on a leg, unable to do anything with it. Meyer with a reshot, tries to get around behind him. If he can pop his head out, yep, there's 2. Meyer able to get a quick takedown here, 20 seconds into the match. Meyer with the mat return. Almost able to get near fall, but not able to hold it. Looking for that far wrist tilt. Pascal seems to be very active with his movements, rolling all over the mat. Meyer able to get it to turn, looking for the fall here. And he's got it. Carson Meyer is going to advance to the Consolation Championship. Also now wrestling on mat 1 from Archibald, Caleb Brandsall against Cole Mavis of Paulding. Mavis up 2-0 with a takedown with 5 seconds left in the first period. And after one period, score still 2-0. Brandsall is going to choose neutral to begin the second period. Mavis in on a deep shot. Able to get the takedown with it. Brandsall very stingy on the bottom, unlikely to give up a pin here. Looks like Mavis is trying to work a wing out underneath. Hard to tell. And they go out of bounds. Minute and 11 seconds left in the second period. Right off the whistle, Brandsall able to get to his feet, but unable to get separated as Mavis returns him back down to the mat. Mavis looking to tilt Brandsall here. Not able to hold him in any near fall though. Mavis looks like he might be going for a half on the far side. Mavis tries a tilt to no avail. Still 4-0 Mavis with 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Mavis looking to tilt here again. But he's going to be unable to as they go out of bounds. 4 seconds left in the period. We're going to have a caution there on Mavis. Jump the gun a little bit. Brandsall appears to be able to get to his feet fairly easily, but Mavis always able to return him almost instantly. Heading into the third period, still 4-0 Mavis over Brandsall. Mavis grabs the leg of Brandsall, looking to get a reversal here. If he can pop his head out, he'll probably have it. And yes, there it is. He's going to have 2 reversal. That's going to put him in the lead 6-0. Minute and 45 seconds left in the third period. Mavis looking like he's going to try to bring Brandsall back over, but he kind of let it go. Now perhaps looking to suck him back. Mavis seems to be in dominant control, but unable to get many turns on Brandsall. Looking again like he's going to try that far wrist tilt, Mavis is. "20 seconds remain in the third period, still 6-0 Mavis. And Mavis is finally going to get hit for stalling. Brandsall once again able to get up to his feet. We'll see if he can get away. This time he will. 5 seconds remain in the match. He's down by 5. He's going to need a throw, and he's going to have to do it now. And that's going to be the match, ladies and gentlemen. Cale Brandsall will wrestle for 5th and 6th here at the Archibald Sectional. Now wrestling in the consolation semifinals at 220 pounds from Archibald, Izzy Reyes. And from Ayersville, Chase Eichner. Nearly all of Reyes' matches so far have had a 0-0 score at the end of the first period. We'll see if this one follows that trend. Eichner's working Reyes underneath him. Looked like he was going to hammer for a second, but unable to. Eichner just spins around behind and gets 2. Eichner looks like he's going for that cross wrist tilt. Reyes works his way down on the mat. 20 seconds remain in the first period. Score Eichner 2, Reyes 0. And as the first period comes to a close, score Eichner 2, Reyes 0. Reyes wins the disc flip. He's going to defer. Eichner's going to choose down. Eichner tries to sit out. Reyes able to follow him so far. Eichner up to his feet. Reyes brings him back down to the mat. And Eichner kind of just rolls over on top of Reyes, who kind of just fell off. Gets 2. That puts Eichner up 4-0. Minute and 24 remain here in the second period. Eichner with a strong power half in there. See if he's able to turn Reyes here. Not there. Almost had it, but Reyes was able to fight it off. Eichner looking to use that bar across the back. The farmer was there for a second, but he didn't see it. Oh, potentially dangerous. Elbow went past 90 degrees, I'm assuming. 39 seconds left here in the second period. Still 4-0. Eichner over Reyes. Eichner with that good arm chop off the whistle. Looks like he's trying to dig that arm out again, run that same bar. $20 seconds left in the period. Now it looks like Eichner's going to try to run a wing over there on Reyes' left side. Reyes able to get his arm out. And it looks like as we head into the third period, the score will stay Eichner 4, Reyes 0. Reyes is going to choose neutral here. Reyes probably going to need something big like a throw to get score back to where he wants it to be. Eichner just powers Reyes underneath him, and he shoots that arm across the back end of the hammer. Looks like he's going to turn him with it. Not in near fall criteria yet, though. And they've got the 2 takedown, and Reyes is on near fall, and he looks pretty flat. Hard to tell from here, though. And Eichner is going to move on to wrestle for 3rd and 4th. Reyes will wrestle for 5th and 6th here at the sectional tournament.
Okay.
Now wrestling at 126 pounds in the for 5th place, Shane Iker of Archbold. And Colton Aiden of Ayersville. Iker already with a quick takedown here. Iker's going to hammer it over. He's got him in a near fall criteria. Going to be looking for the pin here. 29 seconds left in the period. Iker looking for the fall. All right, he looks pretty flat right there to me. If Iker's able to get some pressure down, he might be able to have it done here by the 1st period already. And at the end of the 1st period, Iker leading 2-0. Excuse me, this is a correction. This match is never mind. Iker chooses down to begin the 2nd period. He's up 5-0. Iker able to get to his feet very quickly. Not getting the 1 though. He's going to instead drop on top and get 2 reversal. Iker in control here, 7-0. He's going to let him up, go 7-1. Iker over Aiden. Iker gets in on a pretty deep shot. Switches up double leg, drives him into the mat. And he's able to get 2 takedown there. Iker now leading 9-1 over Aiden with 1:30 remaining in the 2nd period. Iker trying to run that half over Aiden's head. The shoulder of Aiden seems to be pretty flexible, and they're going to stop it right there. Iker able to stop the stand up off the whistle. Looks like he's looking for the half again here. Might just drive over that wing, and he's got him in a near fall criteria. Hard to tell if he's close to the pin or not from here. And after Iker loses it, he's going to give up a reversal. It's going to put the score at 12-3, Iker over Aiden with 20 seconds left in the 2nd period. Iker trying to get a reversal here towards the end of the period, score 2 more points. There he's able to do it. He finally broke free, and that's going to put him up 14-3 with 5 seconds left here in the 2nd period. Spotter Austin Wilson with the excellent tap. And it looks like Aiden's going to choose neutral here for the 3rd period. Oh, we're going to have a little bit either hands to the face. Yep, illegal move. Hands to the face on Aiden. That's going to give Iker 1 more point. Put the score at 15-3. 1:55 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Iker dives in on a deep shot. Looks like he might try to switch up double leg here or just bring it down over. Might sneak out the back door here. Able to drive Aiden over. Aiden's still holding on to that knee though. Iker now has the 2. He's got the Turk in. He's going to keep that Turk in. He's going to try to turn him. 17-3 Iker over Aiden. Minute and 23 remaining. He's going to let him up, take him down again. With that escape, Aiden's at 4, 17-4. Aiden dives in on a shot. Iker able to sprawl back so far. Iker continues to sprawl back, and in a weird scramble, does he gain control while he's still in bounds? Yes, they're going to award the 2, and they're out. And that's going to be a tech fall, ladies and gentlemen. 15 points. Shane Iker is going to be your 2019 Archibald Sectional 5th place, sir. Now wrestling for 3rd place at the 2019 Archibald Sectional Tournament from Archibald, Juan Garcia, and from Antwerp, Tanner Wentland. These two have already wrestled in the 2nd round. Garcia won that match in a decision 7-5. Garcia on a nice shot there. Able to bring it up off the mat. Looking like he's going to try to switch up double leg. No doing there though, as they return to both being neutral and they go out of bounds. Here's might have some blood time here. As we resume action here, 24 seconds left in the 1st period. Still tied 0-0 between Garcia and Wentland. Wentland looks like he's trying to bundle the arms up there. Tries to drag him in and trip him over it. No doing though. Garcia able to get out of it. Garcia tries a slide by attempt. And that's the end of the 1st period. Still tied at 0. Garcia's going to choose down to begin the 2nd period. Garcia to his feet. Unable to get separation though as he's returned back down to the mat by Wentland. Wentland looks like he's looking for a cotton crotch there, and they go out of bounds. Garcia able to stand up, not able to separate though, but he is able to end up on top out of that scramble. He ends up on top with a reversal. He's winning 2-0. Now make that 2-1 with the escape there by Wentland. Minute and 33 seconds remain in the 2nd period. Also now wrestling on mat 2 from Archibald, Caleb Brandsall, and from Swanton, Xavier Wimkin. Meanwhile, Garcia and Wentland still 0 apiece. Garcia tries a nice fireman's carry, but it goes out of bounds. Over on mat 2, Wimkin has Brandsall in near fall criteria looking for the pin. Garcia looking to set up a leg attack here. He dives in, he gets all the way through. Might have to come out the back door here. If he's able to do it and get around, he'll have 2. Looks like he's got it and near fall. Not enough for back points, however, yet. Gonna want to keep that arm hammered. Wentland's able to at least get one out of that. He almost had a reversal there at the end. That makes the score 4-2. Garcia over Wentland going into the third period. Wentland's going to choose down. Inquiry here by Archibald coach Cody Roofer. Garcia's going to let Wentland up. That makes the score 4-3. Garcia over Wentland. Garcia in on a single leg. Brings it up off the mat. Trying to cause Wentland to lose balance, but he actually loses the foot. Unable to make anything happen with that one. Wentland dives in on a leg. Garcia with a hard crossface takes him straight down to his back. Garcia going to get some near fall points for that one. And there they are awarded. Yep, 3 near fall there. It's going to give Garcia a 9-3 lead over Wentland. Meanwhile, Mat 2, Brandsall losing to Wimpkin from Swanton 5-0 with 50 seconds left in the second period. Back on the other mat, Wentland able to get an escape. It makes the score 9-4. Garcia dives in on a shot. And we're going to have an illegal scissor. It's going to give Garcia a point, put him up by 6. 43 seconds remain in the third period. Looks like Wentland's looking to throw here. Down 6 with 30 seconds left. Garcia dives in on a shot. Wentland tries to throw him, but nothing happening. Garcia gives up a takedown as Wentland spins around to get 2. Score is now 10-6 with 5 seconds left. And Garcia's been warned for stalling now. And that's going to be the match. Juan Garcia, third place at the 2019 Archibald Sectional Tournament. Meanwhile, back over on Mat 2, Wimpkin up 9-0 now with 1:26 remaining in the third period over Brandsall. Also now starting on Mat 1 for third place at 152 pounds from Archibald, Carson Meyer, and from Tenora, David Wolfram. Meyer dives in on a shot, tries to come out the back door here. Unable to get out the back door. Wolfram just holding on here, hoping not to give up 2 to Meyer. Meyer lets go of the ankle, trying to work up that body of Wolfram. 14 seconds left in the period. Wolfram's trying to pull Meyer around into near fall criteria. Meyer's not having it. Pops his head out. If he can get his arms around the body, he'll probably have two. There. And Meyer's got two takedown. Sonora coach is inquiring about whether the takedown occurred before time expired. They're going to keep the two takedown. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of blood time here. As we resume here on mat 2, Wolfram wins the disc flip. He's going to defer. Meyer's going to choose down. Meyer able to get to his feet. Let's see if he's able to get away and get one. Not there as Wolfram returns him to the mat. Wolfram looking for that cross wrist. Meyer trying to stay in bounds, unable to as he's returned to the mat. Meyer able to get away. That's probably going to be one. Yep, there it is. That gives Meyer a 3-0 lead over Wolfram with 1:30 remaining in the second period. And we're out of bounds. Meyer generally likes a 2-on-1 from the neutral position. It looks like he's looking for that again. Meyer dives in on a leg. He's shoved off the mat by Wolfram. They're going to give him an unnecessary roughness. That's going to give Meyer a point. He's now at 4-0. Wolfram seems to be growing somewhat annoyed with Meyer here. And they go out of bounds. Wolfram appears fairly agitated with 26 seconds remaining here in the second period. Meyer might be looking to dump here. And that's going to be the end of the period. We head into the third period with a Meyer 4-point lead over Wolfram. Wolfram's going to choose down to begin the third period. And we're going to have a caution on Meyer. Wolfram able to get to his feet very quickly. Meyer drops down to a single leg. Wolfram hopping, trying to time when Meyer might trip him. He's able to hop over the trip and they go onto the gym floor. Wolfram again to his feet. Meyer lets him go this time. Wolfram gets one escape. That makes the score 4-1. Meyer over Wolfram. Meyer dives in on a shot. Wolfram lunges at Meyer as they go out of bounds. Yeah. Now wrestling for 5th and 6th place on mat 2 at the 220-pound weight class from Archbold, Izzy Reyes, and from Tenora, Draven Bartley. Meyer working that 2-on-1 with Wolfram here. Over on the other mat, Reyes with a quick 2 takedown. Meyer again back to that 2-on-1. 43 seconds remain in the match. Over on mat 2, Izzy Reyes with the quick pin on Draven Bartley. He's going to take 5th place and he will be a district alternate. Meanwhile, back here on mat 1, Carson Meyer still with a 4-1 lead with 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Wolfram dives in on a shot. Meyer backing up. He's going to get hit with stalling. Meyer trying to fend off any attacks coming in the last seconds of the match. He gets hit for stalling again, which is going to give Wolfram a point, but that's going to be the match as Meyer wins 4-2. He's going to take 3rd place at the 2019 Archbold Sectional Tournament.
Coming to the mat for the 120 Sectional Championship match from Antwerp, Aiden McAlexander. McAlexander will be faced by Archbold's Andrew Francis.
McAlexander in on a quick shot already on Francis. Francis tries to throw. Francis gets in on a leg. Able to bring it up off the mat. Not able to keep it in control. We're out of bounds. Francis with a very good shot there, though. Got him very deep. Inquiry here by Archbold coach Cody Roofer. McAlexander reaches for a leg. Looks like he might throw here. Francis able to leverage that shoulder down. Hasn't given anything up yet. And they go out of bounds. Minute and 16 remaining in the 1st period. McAlexander in on a leg. Francis with a hard crossface. Francis tries to stay up. McAlexander tries to crack him down. Francis able to fend off 2 so far. And there, McAlexander's going to have 2. 32 seconds remain in the first period. McAlexander looks like he's trying to work the wrist of Francis out. Francis trying to get to his feet. And McAlexander's able to return him to the mat. That's the end of the first period. McAlexander up 2-0 over Francis.
McAlexander defers. Francis chooses the bottom position.
McAlexander seems to be running the cross wrist. He's got that arm barred up on the back of Francis. Francis is able to get his arm out. He's trying to fight back up to his base. And McAlexander is going to be warned for stalling here with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the second period. Still up 2-0. Francis able to get to his feet. Let's see if he can get some separation here. Unable to, and McAlexander takes him to his back, but not enough for a near fall. McAlexander tries to get Francis turned. He looked like he was going to go over for a second, but then stopped.